5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is Lights, Camera, Super Action.
She's Claudia.
And he's Victor.
And today we're going to talk about episode 2 of Moon Knight. Well, episode 1 we met Stephen Grant, played by Oscar Isaac. We also met Arthur Harrow, played by Ethan Hawke. Hawke's character, he's more like a religious leader. And he seems to be worshipping an Egyptian god called Ammit. In Stephen Grant is a shopkeeper. He works at a museum shop, and he has problems. He has a sleeping disorder, and he's hearing voices. He seems to be looking at his own face doing different things in the mirror, and there's also the voice of a god called Khonshu who is bothering him. There's a scarab, there's a situation with the scarab, and he has to keep it because Khonshu wants him to keep it, and Harrow wants that scarab. Mark Spector, who is the voice and the man in the mirror, tells Stephen that in order to save his life, he has to relinquish control of his body, and he doesn't save him as Mark Spector, he saves him as the Moon Knight. So, what do you like in episode 2?
Well, we get to know more about a few of the characters, and we finally get to meet others. So first, let's talk about Mark Spector. We get to know more about him, the reason why he behaves the way he does, why he wants to take over Stephen's body.
Yeah.
And because he had to make a pact with Khonshu, who is the Egyptian moon god. Apparently, his life was in danger. Khonshu accepts him as an avatar, as his new avatar, and save his life, but with the promise that Stephen Grant doesn't interfere in what he has to do for Khonshu.
Yeah. Mark Spector becomes, in the comics, Mark Spector has to become the Fist of Vengeance, the Khonshu's avatar. He's the Moon Knight because Khonshu saved his life. We haven't seen that here yet, but Mark says as much, and we also met somebody else.
Yes, we finally meet Layla, who's Mark Spector's wife.
That was a surprise.
Yeah, that was a surprise. And she got more surprised when she sees her husband, who's now is Stephen Grant, and she didn't know it.
Who's speaking with
this English accent, but she didn't know what was going on. All she knew is that she was expecting to talk with Mark about the divorce papers because he filed a divorce on her. Stephen didn't even know about it, and he didn't want to divorce her because he didn't even know he had a wife.
He didn't know her.
He didn't know her, but he find her a sweet woman too. Just a little bit.
Yeah, that's the woman can kick ass.
She's really cool.
She seems to be as much a gun for hire as Mark Spector, as her husband is.
Yes, apparently they were sharing adventures together.
Yeah, she said as much.
Yeah,
we also see Khonshu.
We see Khonshu, and
who can't do really much.
Yeah, if he's not allowed to be given power, he cannot do much in the physical world.
Mm-hmm.
He can be more in the astral world, but not in the physical world.
He behaves a little bit like a poltergeist, like he moves stuff around when he's angry, and we find out that Harrow was apparently Khonshu's avatar
First
before
avatar.
he became
Yes.
Amit's avatar.
Yes, first avatar, because that's why he has the cane.
Correct.
With
Correct.
the two alligators. Well, we also get to know more about Arthur Harrow and his intentions of creating an utopia
No.
or a perfect world.
Yeah.
You know, which really sometimes we need a balance in life so that we can learn things. You know, we don't. But he wants that, and he thinks he's perfect. Right?
Actually,
That's
he,
why.
he I don't think he thinks it's perfect. I think he has.
He has his own philosophy.
Amit will give him the knowledge
Mm-hmm.
to
And power.
and power to deliver this perfect world.
Yeah, that's why
and-
perhaps he wants this scarab so hard, so much.
Yeah, because the
So-
scab will point the way to Amit's tomb or temple.
Yes.
The thing is that I thought it was brilliant that there was this philosophical
Conversation, yeah.
discussion
Like a debate.
over a lentil soup. On one hand, there's Khonshu, who's a fist of vengeance. He delivers justice after a crime has been committed, just as in our legal system.
Yeah.
But Amit will deliver justice on people who have not committed the crime yet. When Deadpool went back in time to kill Adolf Hitler, I don't think he did. I don't know.
I think he did, but whatever. It's
But
just
still, it's a huge
open
problem.
debate.
Because what would you do? Okay.
There's one creepy situation I wanted to discuss. We see Steven talking with Crowley again,
Uh-huh.
and he hugs him. And Crowley then moves his eye to watch him. I was like, oh my god, this statue's alive! Damn!
As I said in episode 1, Crawley was a character, a homeless guy
Yeah.
in the comic books, but who had the inside information on organized crime. But this is different. There are a lot of differences here. There's a little bit of controversy,
Yeah.
because in episode 2, I want to say Marlene, because in the comics it was Marlene who was Moon Knight's girl, but it's Layla. She's talking about about a poem, a French poem. Steven is saying this poem, and he says that it's his favorite poem, but it turns out that it's her favorite poem.
Yes.
Also, there's Harrow and a girl, one of his followers, speaking Mandarin.
Yes,
But today, Simu Liu,
I mean, just tweeted that
he should fire-
they should fire
His Mandarin teacher.
His Mandarin teacher.
Arthur
and hire
Harrows.
someone. I mean, I've heard songs in Mandarin, Cantonese, even Vietnamese, and Japanese. I mean, I know the difference. I don't speak it. I don't speak any of those languages, but I can identify the difference. And believe me, I didn't know what they were saying, but whatever. The experts in Mandarin language can notice that it is not real, but whatever.
Before I go into episode 3, I thought it was very interesting that Moon Knight is the avatar for Mark. I mean the guy in with the cape, with the rags, with the
hoodie,
with the bandages.
and the hoodie. But Steven, that's
We were going to
interesting.
forget that.
In his time of trouble, in a moment of trouble,
Crisis.
of crisis, Layla tells him, "Summit the suit,"
Summit
and
the
he
suit.
literally summit a three-piece suit, very elegant, classy one.
Yeah, like
of-
it looks like Fantomas.
Yeah, and the character is Mr. Knight.
Yeah, but inside it was still Steven.
Yeah, inside it was still Steven.
Just like Moon Knight is Mark.
Yeah, he was trying to be brave, but he was kind of behaving like Muhammad Ali, like saying his catchy
Well,
phrases.
He was quoting Muhammad Ali, flow like a butterfly, sting like a bee. But episode 3, what do I expect?
Yes, what
More
do you
like an Indiana Jones type thing, that kind of adventure, ancient architecture and Egypt, snakes, all that kind of stuff.
God,
all that kinds of good stuff. And I probably will see more of the Egyptian gods.
Yes.
What do you expect?
Well, I don't know if you have noticed. I think you have. Every time Stephen wash his or sees himself in the mirror, there are three phases of him. We have seen Stephen. We have seen Mark. I want to see the third character.
I want to put this on.
Yeah, it is from Hot Topic, you know.
Yes.
We just bought it today. And I'm curious about
dissociative identity disorder.
Dissociative
I said it.
identity disorder, DID. Yay! And I'm also curious about Midnight Man.
Yeah, he's a villain in the old Moon Knight comic book. Everything is so different from the comic books that I'm not really looking forward to Midnight Man. He wasn't such a great villain that I love, like say Kang or something else, or Ultron in the comics, not the movies, and Loki. But I'm really looking forward to episode 3 because the series so far has been amazing. Second only to WandaVision. So
every time it gets better. This is lights,
camera,
super action. See you next time.